Let's shift focus to the managements whom we will speak to on the show today. Pankaj Kapoor, the managing director of Harrison's Malayalam, joins us now on the phone line for a boardroom check. Harrison's Malayalam reported their numbers and largely driven by rubber segment. The sales was at 94 crore versus 84 crore a year ago. And the profits were, however, lower at 5.5 crore versus 6.36 crore a year ago.
In fact, our prices had come down from last year for this quarter from 92 to about 69 rupees.
Okay.
So that was one major factor for our, the losses for the 9 months period. And as far as rubber is concerned, the major concern area in rubber was the volumes. While the prices were on the all-time high basis, so which is also reflected in our profitability for the segment-wise rubber. However, the volumes were down by about 17% over. The crop was down basically because it was continuously raining in this part of the world. However, things have started looking good now, and December was good as a month, and January has been good. I expect better numbers.
That is exactly what I was coming to, Mr. Kapoor. How do you expect the forthcoming rubber crop to look like in 2011, and will realizations hold up?
My feeling is that realization should hold up, plus minus, let's say, 5%, 10%. Even if they go down by about another 15-20 rupees, they would still remain above 200 rupees, which is a very, very decent number.
Oh, yes.
And crop is not really expected to improve far too much from these areas, from this place. Because, the crop has to come from the trees, and most of the time, what we have in the plantation and rubber sector, they are the aging trees. In fact, Harrison's has been cutting and replanting its trees. That is the reason you will see our crop has been going down for a couple of years, but year after next our crop will start improving substantially because all those trees which were planted in last 3-4 years, they will start coming to bearing. So this is the case with the entire Indian rubber plantation sector. Majority of the trees are aged trees.
We also see, sir, that you have a segment called engineering, of which 7 crores have contributed to your top line this time. If you can tell us what this constitutes of, and are you looking to expand your revenues in this segment?
Yes, we have actually expanded in this particular sector. We had got some, large orders. It's primarily civil construction and then electrical.
Okay.
These are two areas we take the contracts in. We had some major projects. One of them was in the Trivandrum bus stand, which was about 55 crore project, which is going on. And that is how in this area we had started, showing the better numbers. We intend to basically make a subsidiary for our projects and engineering company division, so that at some stage we can unlock the value for the shareholders there as well.
Okay, so are there any plans of separately listing this business? Of course, the revenues at this point of just about 7 crores will not warrant that.
It just started. Yeah, okay. It just started, but because they're altogether a different business than what plantation business is. But we want to grow that business as well, which is what we have already started. This year we expect to, be about 35 crores or so turnover from this business, which again next year is likely to go up further.
How do you see the tea? Okay, sorry, Mr. Kapoor. How do you see your tea crop in the forthcoming year in 2011, both in terms of volumes and realizations?
My personal feeling is that as far as tea and rubber, both our own crops would definitely be going up because we have done a lot of developmental work, a lot of, infilling and replanting was done in last couple of years. So all that should start producing more and more own crop. And as far as the price is concerned, tea price, I think we have seen the worst because in last 2 months itself, prices have gone up in South India by about 15 rupees or so. Okay. Like my last month realization was already about 79 rupees or so, Okay. So we are inching up, and I expect these prices to go up to 3-digit figure, about maybe 100 rupees, 102 rupees or so in the next 1 year's time. So I'm expecting, because tea globally is very finely balanced, and India have already, reported their lower numbers for this year, which is the lowest in the last 5 years. And in spite of Kenya and Sri Lanka having a record crop, prices in those geographies have gone up further. So I'm expecting the tea prices should remain firm or should slightly go up further for next 12 months period at least.
Okay, so what can you say by way of your own revenues in the current year? Sorry, in FY12?
FY12, I'm expecting again a double-digit growth as far as the top line is concerned. And profitability should also be much better than what we are going to, produce this year. And this year, in the next quarter also, I expect our numbers to be much better. I mean, they would be comparable to what we reported last year, or maybe slightly better.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mr. Kapoor, for joining us with those details. Meanwhile, we're getting City Union Bank numbers.